This video is brought to you by Altium 365, where the world designs electronics, and Octopart, the fastest search engine for electronic parts. In today's episode, you will learn how to make a wireless soil moisture monitor using Arduino, a pair of Long Range SX1278 LoRa transceiver modules, a soil moisture sensor. You can use this one or you can use another type of the soil moisture sensor, DHT11, temperature and humidity sensor, a one-channel relay module, and SSD1306 I2C supported OLED display module. In my previous video, I have described the specifications of this new type of soil moisture sensor, pinout, and its application along with an Arduino quite in detail. I made this video especially for the beginners, and I touched upon everything at a fairly elementary level and explained how will you print the value of soil moisture on the OLED display module. Besides this, I also attempted to elaborate on how will you set the threshold value of soil moisture so that whenever the soil moisture declines below the threshold value, the buzzer turns on and starts to beep automatically. I also went on to explain how will you use this beginners level project as a meter for measuring the soil moisture of different plants. I'm talking about the previous video because the project that I'm going to design today is just a modified version of my previous project. So in today's video, I'm not going to explain all those things which have been extensively discussed and explained during my previous video. Hence, if you are on a beginner's level, I will highly recommend you to go and watch my previous video. So let us move on to today's project, which is a wireless soil moisture monitor. I already have a few LoRa transceiver modules available with me, using which I'm going to design a long-range wireless soil moisture monitor. By means of using LoRa transceiver modules, we can monitor different types of sensors and control different types of loads within a range of even kilometers. Anyway, here is a prototype model of my wireless soil moisture monitor. This is the transmitter side, along with a soil moisture sensor, DHT11 sensor, SX1278 LoRa transceiver module, one-channel relay module, and a 220 volt AC light bulb are connected. I'm using a bulb instead of a water pump so that at the time of carrying out a practical demonstration, you can clearly see for yourself how I turn this bulb on or off. You can also use a 220 volt AC water pump, and you can also use a DC water pump. It all depends on your choice. If you have to control a large water pump, then you better use a power relay. I have made a separate video on IoT power relay in which I have practically demonstrated how to control a large water pump. And this is the receiver side. It has been connected with a button, an OLED display module, and an SX1278 LoRa transceiver module. Now I'm going to explain its working a bit, and then we will kick off our practical demonstration. Altium 365 lets you hold the fastest design reviews ever. Share your designs from anywhere and with anyone with a single click. It's easy. Leave a comment tagging your teammate and they will instantly receive an email with a link to the design. Anyone you invite can open the design using a web browser. Using the browser interface, you are able to comment, markup, cross-probe, inspect, and more. Comments are attached directly to the project, making them viewable within Altium Designer as well as through the browser interface. Design, share, and manufacture all in the same space with nothing extra to install or configure. Connect to the platform directly from Altium Designer without changing how you already design electronics. Altium 365 requires no additional licenses and comes included with your subscription plan. Get real-time component insights as you design with Octopart built into Altium 365. Octopart is the fastest search engine for electronic parts and gives you the most up-to-date part data like specs, data sheets, CAD models, and how much the part costs at different amounts, etc. right in the design environment, so you can focus on your designs. Links to the Altium Designer, Altium 365, and Octopart are given in the description. I will install the receiver side inside my room. I'm not using a buzzer this time around because I can read the soil moisture values on the OLED display module at any time and then I can control the water pump accordingly. So let me tell you how it works. The transmitter will send values related to the soil moisture, temperature, humidity and motor status, which will show on the OLED display module fitted on the receiver side. Now let us go ahead and start our practical demonstration. I have powered up the transmitter as well as the receiver side. You can view soil moisture, temperature, humidity and motor status on the OLED display module. At this very moment, soil moisture is 0% because the soil is absolutely dry. Now, if I press the button, the light will turn on, which will indicate that the motor has turned on, and at the same time I also receive a feedback that the motor has powered on. You can see the motor status has changed from 0 to 1 on the display module. Now I'm going to add some water and you will see an increase in the soil moisture value. Let's say this soil moisture value is enough. So now I can press the button and turn off the pump wirelessly. It is so simple, isn't it? All we need is to read the soil moisture value on the display and then accordingly control the water pump on the remote side. It can also be used as a wireless soil moisture meter. This way you can move around and measure the soil moisture of different plants while the supervisor in the control room keeps an eye on the soil moisture values. I'm sure by now you might have got an idea of how does this system work. So without any further delay, let's get started.
Access granted.
The components and tools used in this project can be purchased from Amazon. The components purchase links are given in the description. This is the circuit diagram of the transmitter side. The VCC of the LoRa module is connected with 3.3 volt of the Arduino. The MISO pin of the LoRa module is connected with the Arduino pin 12. The MOSI pin is connected with pin 11. The SCK pin of the LoRa module is connected with pin 13. The NSS pin is connected with the Arduino's pin 10, and the ground pin of the LoRa module is connected with the Arduino's ground. On the left side, you can see a 5-volt regulated power supply based on the LM7805 voltage regulator. We use this regulated 5 volts to power up the Arduino and all the other electronics. The signal or data pin of the DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor is connected with the analog pin A5, while the VCC and ground pins are connected with the Arduino's 3.3 volt and ground pins. The analog output of the soil moisture sensor board is connected with the analog pin A1, while the VCC and ground pins are connected with the Arduino's 5 volt and ground. The 5 volt relay module input wire is connected with the Arduino's digital pin 6. We use this relay to control a 12 volt DC water pump, but if you want, you can also control a 110 or 220 volt AC water pump. This is the circuit diagram of the receiver side. The LoRa module connections with the Arduino and the 5 volt regulated power supply wiring remains exactly the same. The SDA and SCL or SCK pins of the SSD1306 OLED display module are connected with the A4 and A5 pins of the Arduino, while the VCC and ground pins of the OLED display module are connected with the Arduino's 5 volts and ground pins. A button is connected with the digital pin 5 of the Arduino, which is used to control the water pump on the transmitter side. The wireless soil moisture monitor is based on two programs. This program is written for the transmitter side, whereas this program is written for the receiver side. Before you start the programming, first of all, make sure you download all the necessary libraries from our website electronicclinic.com. I will provide a link in the description. First, let's take a look at the transmitter side programming. This code is the modified version of my previous two projects, LoRa two-way communication project and soil moisture monitoring system. So, for a complete explanation, watch my previous videos. Anyway, the main purpose of this program is to read the soil moisture sensor, DHT11 sensor, and relay status, and send these values to the receiver side. And at the same time, it also monitors if any command is received to control the water pump. Now let's take a look at the receiver side programming. On the receiver side, we read the button on or off status and send it to the transmitter side to control the water pump. And at the same time, it also monitors if any message is received from the transmitter side. The message simply consists of comma-separated values. The message is first split and the corresponding sensor values are printed on the OLED display module. So that's all about the programming. Support me on Patreon for more videos. I hope you liked today's episode. Like and share this video with your friends. See you in next episode, and thanks for watching.